Okay, guys, so welcome back to Makeup and Drama. So, guys, we got some stories to get into. Now, the first story is Carly Gray, the 14-year-old who unalived her mom and attempted to unalive her stepdad. Now, we have surveillance here of where she actually did that. Like, she came into the house. Here, I'm going to show you guys. This is on Law and Order. Thank you so much. Hold on, y'all. Now they said she was even caught singing after she did it. After she did that to her mom, she was caught singing to the dogs. And I'm thinking maybe she did that because she wanted to get insanity. Like, she wanted to get insanity, but they brought a doctor in that said that she wasn't insane when she did this act. So Carly knew exactly what she was doing. And look, she was in there crying and stuff, but it's sad because she's a child. Like, she's only 14 years old. Like,
walking through her home to gun down her mom, then sending loving texts to lure her stepdad there and shooting him too. Alarming surveillance video shown to the court on Tuesday showed the baby-faced teen awkwardly shuffling around the home, allegedly clutching a gun behind her back shortly before she opened fire. Carly Gregg, 15, is currently on trial for allegedly killing her high school teacher mom, Ashley Smiley, and then shooting her stepdad, Heath Smiley, in their Brandon, Mississippi home back in March after they learned of her secret life with drugs. Prosecutors said Gregg faced the camera the whole time in a bid to hide the weapon, which was later identified as a .357 Magnum handgun. The teen then returned to the kitchen roughly 10 seconds later, still allegedly clutching the weapon behind her back. Once she was back in view of the camera, Gregg could be seen grabbing her mom's phone off the kitchen counter and calmly taking a seat on a stool as her two dogs stood beside her. Prosecutors allege Gregg then casually fired off several texts, including one to her stepdad to lure him to the home. When Heath returned to the home a short time later, Gregg allegedly shot him in the shoulder before he was able to wrestle the gun away from her. Gregg has been charged with murder, attempted murder, and tampering with evidence. Moment teen kills mother is shown in court.
So that's what happened. Come on, Cameron, what's going on? So that's what happened with Carly. I don't understand how do you get so mad and so upset at your parents because you're doing Uggs that you unalive her because she found out that you were doing it. She was trying to help you. She was trying to help you so that you don't get caught up in that type of life. That's not a type of life you want to be in. And Carly didn't understand that. But for her to be this man, just so calculated, man. She's a calculated murder. This was to me it seemed like it was premeditated. And man, like, to do this to your own mom because she found out something that you were doing that was horrible and bad. Like, she has to understand, like, your mom is a teacher, okay? That is something that she definitely doesn't want her kid doing, is drugs. But for her to take her mom out like that with just no kind of remorse, and then gonna go back in there and sing to the dog, just no kind of remorse, and text the stepdad. I think she texted him, hey baby, when you coming home, baby, or something like that, to get him in there, and then go and shoot him, and then run off thinking you're gonna get away with all of this. This is bad, man. And this is the reason why a lot of people don't want to have children, because you never know. You never know. Your children are unpredictable too. Children can turn on you anytime they want to. I don't care how much you do for your child. They can always turn against you. Children are unpredictable. You never know what they have under their sleeve. And I'm sure this mom didn't know that her own daughter was going to unalive her with her own gun. That was her mom's gun, guys. And she snuck and got it. But that's why you're always supposed to keep your guns locked up. If you have guns around kids and stuff like that, lock your guns up. Don't leave them laying around. Don't try to hide them under the mattress. Don't try to do any of that. They need to be locked up. Lock and chain. Lock them up so they can't get to them. Because if you have a fight with your young one and they feel like you really pissed them off, they might try to use your own weapon. Like in this situation, they might try to use your own weapon against you. So, when I heard about this story, I was deeply, deeply saddened and sad about what happened to Carly's mom. It was really sad. Because it didn't have to happen. They could, that was something that Carly and all of them could just sit down and talk about. And be like, look, why you want to do this? Why are you why are you doing this? Don't you know that drugs are bad for you? Like, why you want to? Is there somebody that's pushing you to do this? Like, what's going on? And figure out what's going on, because it might not have been her. It could have been peer pressure. It could have been other kids that were telling her, oh, this is cool. This is cool. Do this, do that. Yeah, man, it's cool. You're gonna you're gonna like it. It's gonna make you feel like this. It's gonna make you feel like that. And maybe it was peer pressure, but for her to just not want to talk about it and get mad at her mom and just unalive her mom like that is crazy. It's crazy, guys. And the thing is, you hope and pray that your kid won't do something like that to you, but it's not 100% that they won't, because kids are unpredictable. Like, you can't really predict what they gonna do or how they gonna feel if you find out something. And I'm sure Carly knew she wasn't supposed to be doing that. I'm sure her mom probably talked to her before she even found out Carly was doing that stuff. She probably talked to her before about it. And then when she found out, she was probably like, oh man, all this talking, and this girl still went and did what she wanted to do. Like, really? Like, really? You really gonna try to play me like that? But a lot of them teens, man, a lot of them teens. A lot of them think that they're grown. A lot of them think they're grown. And they don't think they have to listen. They don't think they have to listen to their parents. They don't think they have to do any of that because they think they're so grown that they know everything. And I'm sure that her mom didn't want her to end up like other kids. End up somewhere under, in the water or something like that. I'm sure she heard of all those stories that was happening to the young kids and that are still happening today. And she didn't want that for Carly. But Carly, thinking she grown, she didn't see how her mom was trying to help her. She didn't get that. She just thought that her mom was being nosy in her business. And she didn't want to put up with that. But that was not the right response, Carly, to do that to your mom. And it's crazy because then she tried to get the insane. She wanted the insane plea. She tried to plead insanity that she was crazy. And I'm glad they caught them. Were like, girl, you are not going to try to think that you're going to come up in here after you tried to unalive your mom and then you tried to unalive another person. That's how they knew that she wasn't crazy. And you're going to try to come up in here and try to get a insanity plea, lady. And look, we're going to talk about them vape pens because them vape pens, if Carly was smart and really knew everything, she would know that those vape pens are not good at all. They had something called popcorn lungs where basically your lungs look like popcorn. And basically these vape pens cook your lungs. That's what they do. And it looked like popcorn. So for a lot of people to say, oh, the vape pens, they're better for you. No, they're not better for you. They're actually worse for you. All the smoking and stuff and doing drugs, it's all bad. It's nothing good or great about it. So I don't know why people are saying, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. It's so better for you. No. Those vape pens are worse for you. The side effects of those vape pens are horrible because that little liquid that they be smoking on, it practically cooks your lungs. It's like putting your lungs inside a frying pan and frying it. But there's so many people that still do it. Like a lot of people, they don't care about the side effects. They just want to be cool in the gang. Like, yeah, everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Just because everybody's doing it don't mean that you have to do it. It doesn't mean that you have to do it. That was too much. Okay, guys, so I'll see you guys later. Call me back, guys. We're gonna get into some more drama, but that's the gist of what happened to Carly Gregg, and she received life in prison. 14 years old. I'll see you guys later.